Welcome back to my channel, Master. Stoic. She won't say it. She can't say it. Not because she doesn't want to, but because desire in its rarest form is something no woman dares to admit out loud. Not in this world. Not to a man she secretly aches for, but her body. Her body is screaming the truth. Every slight shift in posture, every flicker of her gaze, every unconscious movement of her fingers, her lips, her breath, it's all part of a silent language, a feminine code of longing born from instinct, not logic. You weren't meant to hear it with your ears. You were meant to feel it, to sense it, to decode it, like a man who isn't distracted by words, but tuned into something deeper. You see, when a woman desires, you truly desires you. She won't confess it in words. She'll confess it in how her body reacts to your presence, in how her skin flushes when your eyes meet, in how she orients herself toward you, even when she pretends to be engaged elsewhere, in how she keeps adjusting her body, not realizing her. Every move is drawing you closer like a magnet. But here's what separates the average man from the rare one. The average man waits for verbal confirmation. The rare man watches senses and knows. So ask yourself, how many signs have you missed simply because you weren't paying attention? How many opportunities to lead, to connect, to claim what was right in front of you slipped away unnoticed? In this video, I'll reveal the 7 most potent body language signals that expose a woman's deepest unspoken desire for you. Not the stuff you read in magazines, not the surface level flirting games. I'm talking about the primal signals, the kind that bypass thought and erupt from her nervous system without her permission. If you're a man who can recognize these signs, you hold a power. Most men will never touch a calm, grounded, quiet power. Because while other men are distracted by what she says, you'll be listening to what her body can't help but reveal before she says your name, before she sends that flirty message, before she even realizes she wants you. Her body already knows. It starts slow, almost invisible. The way her breathing changes when you enter the room. The way her lips part slightly as you speak, as if her body is trying to inhale every word. The way she touches her collarbone, her neck, her thigh, not because she's thinking about it, but because something deep inside is waking up. Desire doesn't begin in her thoughts. It begins in her blood, in her heartbeat, in the way her nervous system lights up. The moment you get close, you want to know if she's into you. Then stop waiting for her to tell you. Start watching how she reacts when she thinks you're not looking. Because a woman's mouth may lie. Her words may play it safe. She might act casual, cold, distant, but her body will always betray the truth. It will orient itself toward you, even when she's facing away. It will mirror your movements when her mind is too distracted to fake anything. It will find 100 innocent excuses to touch her lips, her hair, her chest, as if your presence alone is triggering something ancient inside her. Here's the Stoic truth. Most men never learn. Attraction isn't verbal, it's visceral. It doesn't need permission. It doesn't wait for logic. It doesn't ask. It simply rises from the depths and makes itself known through muscle posture, breath, gaze, and space. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. You'll miss everything. You'll keep chasing women who are never into you and ignoring the ones whose bodies were silently begging for your presence. But today, that changes. Because once you know how to read a woman's body language, the real signals of feminine desire, you unlock a level of awareness most men don't even know exists. This is about more than attraction. This is about power, your power. Because the man who can read what a woman can't say is the man who never has to chase. So in this video, I'll reveal the 7 subtle, primal, undeniable body language. Signs a woman displays when she desires you deeply, even if she's too afraid to say it. even if she doesn't know it herself. Yet these aren't theories. These are biological truths, ancient signals written into the feminine body by thousands of years of evolution and only visible to the man still enough to see them. Let's begin. Sign number 1. She tilts her head slightly when listening to you. This move is so subtle that most men overlook it completely. A soft head tilt might seem like just a feminine gesture, a mannerism, but in truth, it's one of the oldest evolutionary signs of submission and curiosity. When a woman tilts her head while you're talking, especially when paired with eye contact and a soft smile, she's doing more than showing interest. She's unconsciously signaling openness. This posture subtly exposes the side of her neck, a biologically vulnerable area. And evolution has programmed women to protect this part of the body in uncertain situations. So when she tilts her head for you, it's her nervous system showing trust. Her body is letting its guard down, even if her mind hasn't realized it yet. She might not even remember doing it, but her subconscious is inviting you to come closer. Physically, emotionally, energetically, she's giving you permission without saying a single word. Sign number 2, her pupils dilate when you're around. Desire shows itself in the eyes. Always, you can't fake pupil dilation. You can't force it when a woman finds you attractive. Truly attractive. Her pupils will expand. Why? Because when we desire something, we want to see more of it. Her body wants to drink you in, take you in, visually connect more deeply. You may catch it in soft lighting. Her eyes seem wider, almost darker. She might not be able to hold eye contact for long. Not because she's bored, but because that silent stare makes her body feel too exposed, too electric. There's an unmistakable tension in the gaze of a woman who's suppressing attraction, a flicker, a retreat, a dilation. If you look closely, you'll feel it, not just see it. A woman's eyes always betray her, especially when her body is trying to resist what her instincts can't sign. Number 3, she plays with her hair, but it's how she does it that matters. Hair isn't just a part of her beauty, it's a tool of feminine expression. When she constantly twirls, it slides her fingers through it or tosses it to the side to reveal her neck or shoulder, especially while making eye contact or smiling. That's not just like nervous fidgeting, that's an ancient mating signal. Hair, flipping, touching, grooming. These behaviors originate from primal instincts. She's not just fixing her appearance. She's performing, but it's not for show, it's involuntary. She wants to look good to you, she's inviting you in. Presenting herself, it's what animals do when they want to be chosen. And yes, humans are no different if she plays with her hair more often when you're around than she does with anyone else. Know this, her body has already selected you. She's just waiting to see if you're man enough to notice sign number 4. Her breathing becomes unsteady in your presence. Desire disrupts rhythm. It interferes with the body's autopilot. When she wants you, her breath doesn't stay calm. It quickens, becomes shallow. Her chest may rise faster. Her words get softer. She may pause in the middle of speaking, trying to regain control. You didn't even touch her, but her body reacted anyway. Why? Because she feels exposed, vulnerable, alert, it's fight or flight, or in this case, flirt or freeze. Her nervous system is torn between the desire to stay composed and the pull to surrender to what she feels around you. So she breathes differently, she adjusts, she fidgets, all to calm the wildfire you've unintentionally started in her body. That, my friend, is desire raw and undeniable. It isn't spoken, it's breathed. Sign number 5. Her body is angled toward you no matter where you sit or stand. You might be across the room. She might be in a group, laughing with friends, but her hips, her shoulders, her feet, all pointed at you subconsciously, silently, repeatedly. This is the human compass of attraction. Even if she's pretending to be busy, even if she's playing hard to get her body, has already decided her orientation is toward you. She may cross her legs in your direction, lean subtly your way when you speak, even when she's trying to play it cool. Her posture sells her out. And if she shifts her body toward you every time you move, if she repositions herself when you walk away, that's not casual, that's gravitational. You've become her center of focus, whether she admits it or not. Sign number 6. She touches her own body in gentle, unaware ways when looking at you. This is one of the most overlooked, deeply sensual signs of desire. She's not trying to seduce. She doesn't even realize she's doing it. But when a woman starts softly caressing her own skin, her neck, her arms, her collarbone in your presence, it's her body mimicking the experience of being touched. She may lightly graze her thigh, play with her necklace, touch her lips. These aren't nervous tics, they're sensory responses. Her body is self-soothing while craving your touch. It's involuntary foreplay. Think about it. Who do we touch when we're nervous or excited ourselves? It's grounding, so when a woman desires a man and doesn't want to make it obvious, her body will betray her through this silent craving for physical contact. If she does this while holding your gaze, her imagination's already gone somewhere. Her words never will sign. Number 7, her legs cross toward you, creating a subtle opening. This is not just a cute sitting position, it's symbolic, directional, intimate. When a woman crosses her legs towards you, even while sitting quietly, it's one of the strongest subconscious signs that she feels drawn to you and trusts you. She's closing herself off to the rest of the world and angling her body in a way that says, "You have my full attention." It's a subtle form of emotional intimacy. The legs cross toward you, the knee pointing in your direction, the space between her thigh and torso forming a kind of open triangle. It's unconscious vulnerability, but the opposite is just as revealing if her legs are crossed away from you. If her body is turned at an angle that blocks you off, she's still guarded, still closed, not yet drawn in. But if her posture shifts during the conversation, if she turns inward, crossing her legs and aligning her entire body with yours, that's her body saying, "I'm here with you, for you." If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 95% of men. Because most guys ignore the signs. They chase words, not energy. They miss what's unspoken. But you now know the truth. You've seen how her body speaks in silence. You've leered to watch, not wonder. And that makes you dangerous in the most powerful way. So if you want more psychological insights like this, if you're ready to master the art of attraction communication and masculine self-control, then do this. Tap the like button, not for me, but for the man you're becoming. Subscribe to Stoic Paradox, because this is just the beginning. And hit that bell icon so you never miss the secrets most men will never learn. You'll thank yourself later. Attraction isn't loud. It's not flashy. It doesn't beg. It doesn't perform, and it doesn't explain. Attraction is quiet. It's biological, primal, silent. A woman's true feelings will always reveal themselves, not in what she says, but in what she can't control. The way her eyes linger, the way her fingers find her neck, the way her body orients itself toward yours. She may never confess it, she may never admit it, but her body will write every word. Her lips refuse to speak. So stay calm, stay still, stay observant. Because the man who sees without speaking, the man who reads between movements, not just lines, is the man who always has the upper hand. This is Stoic Paradox, where power is quiet and the truth is always hidden in plain sight. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, stay dangerous. If you found this video, please like, share, comment the video and subscribe to my channel. Master, Stoic, thank you for watching this video. Thanks.